Osh's E-Girls versus Send Nudes. We're right into this one. Pick ban, the Bard again. So obviously Oboro with top nose being a strong Bard player, getting rid of that. But, you know, we did see, I guess the review from game number 1, we did see Chiboy winning it, player of the game. So congratulations to him on that awesome Leona performance.
Yeah, he played really well. He had really good timing on the turret downs. So every time a turret went down, he knew exactly when to engage and caught a lot of people sleeping that way.
Yeah, multiple ults that caught 2 or more people. So really well played from him. I also voted for him.
So far we see pretty standard bans, very similar of last game actually. Bard and Fizz and the LeBlanc and the Dirty Diana as well. So seeing a lot of C-Band champions. Will they go for the Kog'Maw instead of the Kaisa, or will they remove the Kaisa still? And the Rakan, we didn't see the Rakan ban the first time around, did we? Interesting.
I think it was. I think it was banned.
It was?
Yeah, I believe the bans didn't change.
At all? Yeah, it doesn't look like they did, to be honest.
Although C-Band's Kog'Maw was really good, I think that they could probably draft around killing the Kog'Maw a little bit better because he's a lot less mobile than the Kaisa.
Right.
Kaisa just has potential to just straight run away with the game. Giving that Twitch over to Spooked. They're really prioritizing the Spooked on Twitch.
Yeah, it's a good champion. Allows him to. I mean, he popped off in the last game.
Yep.
You know.
It's his main champion.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Now, if they don't pick Sejuani here in this rotation, I imagine coming back to OeG is going to be Sejuani and Kog'Maw. We might see a Warwick here. Put Hillary Clinton back on something he's comfortable on. A Sivir, actually. So, different AD carry this time around for Gordon Ramsay. Putting him on something that is a little more teamfight presence.
A lot better team fight on the Sivir than the Caitlyn. A little less strong in lane, but kind of trade that off for a lot of late game damage, especially if OeG goes with a similar comp.
I imagine if the Sejuani is left open, that's going to be picked. So Sivir Nami, actually, it is a pretty strong bottom lane combination there. That's a lot of damage, especially with the E and the W from, or the E from Nami and the W from Sivir. It's a good combination. I would not be surprised if we just right here saw a Sejuani and a Kog'Maw.
Gonna run back the Leona into Sivir, which isn't exactly the best, but I mean, she can only spell shield one thing, so yeah, she has to time the spell shield right and not spell shield the Zenith Blade and actually spell shield the stun from Leona. But yeah, I still think Sivir's pretty good at that.
And there's the Kog'Maw. So instead of Sejuani Kog'Maw, they go Leona Kog'Maw. Interesting that they put that much priority in the Kog'Maw over something like a Sejuani, which might be a little bit safer. No.
I don't think they wanted to let the Kog'Maw go down to second ban rotation, or they would just ban it out for him. Force event bans.
And then Gnar picked up for SN this time, not letting it get the second rotation for the bans either. The Aura ban against Akihu. Oh man, here comes the bans at Caleb's champ pool. Banning the Cassidy. Just getting rid of all the stuff that would be obnoxious to play against this Kog'Maw.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a Malzahar ban, because C-Van always bans Malzahar. All you have to do is play it once and he'll ban it.
It is pretty annoying.
I imagine that's a pretty miserable matchup for Kog'Maw. Just walk up and get suppressed and probably just die.
And there's that Sejuani's ban, so...
Ban out the Katarina too.
Oh man. Might see a Lux?
Or an RE.
No, Ori.
I'd expect them to maybe pick the jungle first and let the mid lane last pick.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know. I mean, you have the. I guess there's no real advantage to counter picking jungle at this point. Probably would be more beneficial for mid, but I mean, you know what the mid is. You know it's the Kog'Maw, but you gotta save it anyway. Picking up the Eve. Oh, the Eve thought specifically.
Yeah. Lots of early game pressure with the Eve, especially after she hits level 6 with the invisibility. We look into Hillary Clinton to make plays. They return lock into Maokai, which is a really solid team fighter. Similar to the Ornn.
I mean, that's like, yeah, exactly. They took out the Ornn. I mean, Maokai. Now, what are we going to see as the last pick? Vi,
Maokai
maybe?
jungle, too.
That would be pretty cool if it was. Possibly could be.
Just imagine Maokai Ornn.
Oh my.
Sir Everett does play Ornn. And he's played it Ornn jungle, so, good to see it go.
There it is! The predicts! So we do see the Maokai Ornn. Same exact composition, except now you don't have a Sejuani, but you have a Maokai. Now, which one goes where? That's the question. Probably Ornn top, I imagine.
They're going to need a really high damage mid laner here, because that's a solid frontline to have to get through. Juice Me Daddy says he gets to play Brand.
Nice,
Oh,
that's...
baby.
That's...
I'm excited about the brand.
Oh, yeah.
The
Brand,
our resident Brand one trick, Kevin.
I was about to say that brand, perfect against this comp.
Yeah, it really is.
Leona, Maokai, Ornn, man, just the passive just eats through them.
Yeah, Brand definitely fits into the category of high damage, like I said. And they'll have late game damage with Sivir, and so if Ashen Z-Girls clumps up, Sivir can just shred all of them with those crits on multiple targets with her W.
You guys want to hear a joke?
Hit me
Our
with
week 1 performance. Anyway, moving on.
Oh,
Yikes.
not like this. Savage, man.
Oh, we cry. We'll be back next week with an O2.
Whoa.
Hey, we're just looking to be a top 10 PMA
Exactly.
LCS team.
We have our expectations set wisely.
Hey, we're meeting our expectations currently, so we'll just have to keep it up.
Let's see how the PMA LCS match is going. If it ends before we get to this, we'll just go right over there.
Oh no, it's still going.
Still midway through.
23 minutes in.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Well, what do we think? What do we think about these team comps?
I think that I don't know. I think Sundays is a way better comp this time around than they did last time. I think they realized a lot of their mistakes. They got that priority pick on the top lane. They got the Gnar. I actually like their comp. I think it's better than was last game, but I think Austin Z-Girls already have one game in on all these champions. Now it's just, doing the exact same thing.
I think Send Nudes actually has a lot of potential because there's no real pressure on the early game. They have late game scaling in the Brand. They have late game scaling in the Sivir. Gnar's pretty strong throughout.
Evelyn, if she gets fed, can be a real pain in the butt late game.
I mean, even early too. She can be the one that influences the rest of the team for Send Nudes and just get them rolling. Make those picks.
Yeah, she just gets a couple good flanks on Twitch or Kog'Maw in the late game, and that could just put the nail in the coffin.
Ashen Z-Girls do have a ton of CC on their team between Leona, Maokai, and Ornn. It's just a matter of can they get to the Brand before the Brand eats through them, I suppose.
I mean, all the Brand has to do is press R, right? That's all Brand players know how to do.
Hey, man.
I won't be denied.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like their comp better. I think it is more well-rounded. You can kind of see where their objective play is. You can kind of see where their team fight is. And it's it's a big thing that Menbug talks about, and a big thing I agree with, especially in the PMA LCS, and granted, actual LCS is the stuff that's the easiest to execute is often the stuff that's the best to play. If it's a clear way, if it's very obvious of how you're doing something and when you're doing it, it makes it easier for your team to follow up and less mistakes. So, they kind of resorted now to that, without the Katarina and without the Teemo. Seems like a stronger comp.
For sure, and it's really versatile for Sinews too. They can either go all in with the Sivir ult and just run down Auction Z girls, or they can use the Sivir and the Nami ults to disengage and look for a better fight or just get out of the situation. So it's a lot more versatile. Whereas Auction Z girls pretty much looks like it has one mode, which is go in, with the Leona, Maokai, and Ornn all having heavy engage.
By the way, what did I tell you? Ornn for Sir Everett.
Yeah, well,
Oh, we still got 7 seconds. Oh, there's the
And
switch.
now they're just gonna switch around.
they baited you.
2.
Damn it,
Alright, now
Matt!
it's
I want to
locked
see
in.
the Ornn jungle.
I want to see the Gnar jungle. Where's that?
You don't want that.
Don't tell me what I do and do not want.
It's not that.
Well, if we're looking at summoners, we got Brand with the barrier. Let's see if they're going to switch that. No, he's going to hold on to that.
Grand Barrier, yeah, and now we go from the double exhaust. Now we go to the double ignite. That's kind of funny. I wonder what changed.
Well, they don't have a Katarina on the side of Sin Nudes, so that's, I mean, something that might have driven Auction Z girls to take the exhaust in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and a Nami this time rather than a Terex, a little bit more healing, a little bit more to deal with.
And like you said, like you mentioned earlier, the Sivir Nami is a really strong lane, so they have pretty good kill pressure with the ignite there instead of the exhaust. So that might be why they chose the ignite over the exhaust for that side.
I think a lot of this bot lane is going to be determined on Nami bubbles. If Nami can land the bubbles perfectly onto Leona when Leona E's in, I think that it'll be a pretty easy lane for Send Nudes. Also, Sivir has that spell shield. So a nice easy click on that will save the Sivir. So I think they have to focus down the Nami if they're going to want to look for kills in the bot lane.
For sure. I'll defer to the mid lane players on this one, but what do you think about the barrier on Brand? I think it's pretty... I feel like Cleanse might have been better here versus all that CC on the other team.
Oh, I bring Ignite pretty much every time on Brandon mid. I'm looking for I'm looking for those kills. I think I understand the barrier though. He's looking to be able to make sure he gets his combos off before he gets popped. So that little extra bit of health in the barrier is going to be very helpful in making sure he gets to press R.
Yeah, I think the barrier's more helpful throughout the entire game, whereas that cleanse is going to be basically useless until late game unless you're trying to avoid a gank. But even then, most Maokais are going to have to flash W, so yeah, cleanse wouldn't be as useful throughout the entire game.
Yeah, I think it just really comes down to barrier Ignite, but you're only bringing Ignite if you think you're going to get a kill in the early game or with the help of the jungle.
John, I think we're still in the waiting to start screen.
Yeah, no, I put it on that because I want to show off my little ticker thing.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm proud of it, okay?
Yeah, it looks cool. I like it.
It's better than looking at a screen counting down for 3 minutes.
We're loading in now, though.
3 minutes, you can see the sexy names of people, right? That's how it works, right? Now the real question is, will our match end before the other one on the other stream?
I think we're in line for a pretty long game here. Both teams want to get to that late game.
For sure. I mean, if one team could run away with it for sure, if they just get rolling like last game with Ocean Z Girls did, I think either team has that potential this game because they all have late game scaling. So it's gonna come down to who hits their critical mass first and who can take advantage of it.
Oh, we gotta do our predictions. I'm giving this one to Send News.
I'm pausing,
just
by the
'cause
way.
Pause.
I,
Oh, I'm not even in my game yet, so I can't even pause.
Pause
Quality.
at 0.
I'm pause at 0 as well. Yeah, I'm giving mine to Austin T Girls. I think they have a lot of the same champions, a lot of the same overall style. I think because of that, they'll have just an advantage. All right, we ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Well,
I went right to 13, 14.
Yeah, same.
I'm at 16, 17,
mine didn't
18.
even start.
19.
All right, 23, 24.
Yeah, I'm
25, 26, 27.
All right, we good, we good. Now, did we see? No more invades. No, I don't think we've seen a single invade yet in the PMLCS in season 4.
Oh, news team assemble will change that. next
Oh
week.
yeah, when I bring out the God Hand, it's coming, it's coming.
God hand.
We saw the Lulu. It was a
Going back to the predictions, I think Sin Nudes can take this one. I think
I
I
do
picked
too.
them. I'm
Oh.
gonna pick them in the upset, or
Nice.
maybe not even an upset. I don't know.
After game
oh,
1, you gotta have to consider an upset.
Yeah, I mean it was a pretty one-sided game 1, and I think they bring it back here for game 2. They're tilt-proof players. Who knows? Maybe I'm just wrong. I'll be 0 for or 1 for 1 on the predictions. I'll take that leap. Kevin, are you with me?
Yeah, I totally think it's Send News.
John,
I just love the brand pick.
a little biased. A little biased.
I'm also gonna go Send Nudes. I think brand pushing R is gonna be a lot of damage along with the Sivir. Also, we didn't really get to look at to it, but Gnar going Conqueror, by the way.
Oh, that seems spicy.
that's fun.
Typically, you see like Summonary on him, maybe Grass.
Yeah.
It depends on the matchup, actually. I've learned actually something from Eric about Gnar. And it depends on your matchup if you want to poke or not, or if you want to sustain. Like a consistent, sustained damage. Into this matchup, I would have taken Press the Attack, because it would have been a lot better onto the tankiness of the Ornn.
I'm more surprised at the fact that you learned something from Aaron.
Hey, if there's
Wonder
one
if
thing that
Eric's in
he
the
actually
chat to hear
knows.
that one.
Hey man, he's our only teammate not here right now. We gotta flame him.
Oh, for sure.
Ooh, see this? Wait, but he's under tower, taking a turret shot at it.
That's a really good trade on the side of Send Nudes.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Leona there just kind of underestimated the tower range. Got in range and
It's crazy how much
punished for it.
easier it is to lane when you don't have a Sejuani in your lane at level 3.
Yeah, for sure.
We're seeing a lot
Oh,
of
nice
damage.
stun against the wall and Deduce Me Molly by Akio.
Also, we have no Fleet Footworks in the bot lane, both Press the Attack.
Well, Spoop's kind of running it back from last game, running to Press the Attack. But Gordon Ramsay going Press the Attack is pretty understandable with the Nami in lane. You don't really need a sustain from Fleet Footwork. Although it does synergize really well with Sivir, just in general. So I can understand that. Wanting to beat through those 3 tanks is definitely grounds for going Press the Attack.
Eric must have heard us flaming him, because now he's in the chat talking about how Fleet Footwork Gnar is actually pretty good right now.
Yeah, I'd agree. Anyone that is not Eric. Ooh, a nice stun to the wall Akio, but here comes the gank as well. Oh, Deduce Me Molly just gonna get out of that. A nice damage from Nami here, back onto Spooked. Taking advantage of that sustained poke lane.
I think the Nami Sivir lane is much more straightforward in people that don't, or since Gordon Ramsay is a sub, it's a lot easier to communicate. Oh, this is a Nami bubble, as opposed
Right.
to the straight line stun out of Tarek. So I think that's where this bottle lane will have a lot of easier communication.
Maokai is very deep right now in the enemy jungle, sitting on the ground, knowing that Hillary Clinton must be topside. So good counter jungling here from Sir Everett.
Guy
This bot
question in chat: why is Twitch pushing in Sivir?
Yeah, that's what I was about to talk about. Usually a Sivir you want to be pushing in the
Oh,
enemy
here
AD
comes that
carry.
spook gank. Oh,
Just throws the poison.
he loves doing that.
Yep. But yeah, usually you wanna be pushing in the enemy ADC is Sivir, but it's kind of going the other way. I think that's partially due to the Leona pick. Even though Sivir's pretty safe in the Leona, Nami isn't, and so they kind of have to play a little bit further back and respect the Leona engage. Lucia gank onto the bottom lane with the lane pushing into them. This is pretty dangerous for Sin Nudes.
Yeah, they have no idea either, I don't think. Oh, and Gordon Ramsay using the last of his mana to try and farm here with the Q. Oh man,
this is rough. They're gonna face check
They're gonna walk into the bush. He's gonna W onto them, knocking the Sivir back to flash away by Gordon Ramsay. The Zenith Blade's going down, but it goes all the way to the Sivir, and they're gonna end up getting out of here with just the flash burn from the Sivir. So a long time spent down there from Sir Everett's just getting into flash here. Oh, nice trade from Akayu, showing he's really has some skill here on this Ornn. Played it in season 3. Oh, here comes the call of the Forge God. He's gonna land on the Gnar. He doesn't have the Mega Gnar stacked up yet. He's got the auto attacks from the minions, and he comes in with the charge to pick up first blood here on the Ornn for Akayu. Nice, good kill by him. That was really well played. Great combo.
Yeah, he hit level 6 first, and he knew just to punish the Gnar. Didn't have the level 6 to return it.
I mean, look at the CS lead in top lane.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah, plus small Gnar is so squishy. You have to really take advantage of it when he doesn't have Mega. He was only about at 60 or 70% bar when that engage happened.
Yeah, I think that might have been why Guy Fieri was in the chat talking about Fleet Footwork, because with Mininar being so squishy, getting that health back really helps.
Steven's gonna take this. Oh, nope. This fight was huge. Oh, just be daddy trying to take a trade here. He's gonna get the Q. Actually gonna burn Steven's flash. I don't even think that was really necessary, but oh, here comes your boy, gonna land stun the Juice Me Daddy. Spooks coming in, stealth and all. The Zenith Blade's getting on the Hillary Clinton.
Brand
Here
damage.
comes the Pyroclasm. Oh, the damage from that brand. Damn. So in the end, though, Eve went down as well. So just a 1-for-1. But
I think if Juice Me Daddy goes with the E start instead of with the Conflagration start instead of the Pillar of Flame, I think he gets that kill on Sivan.
yeah, I agree.
It's way easier to land the W when they're stunned than just trying to throw it out there.
And as John
Still
said
good damage,
earlier, they're getting out CS'd all across the board for Sin Nudes. The bot lane and the mid lane and in the top lane.
I mean, and support.
Well, yeah. Technically, you're right. That actually amounts to about a 350 gold lead, but that's also a kill with Leona too, so it's really not that much.
Oh. Aki is really showing a good performance on this Ornn. Oh, here comes the stealth. The Zenith Blade's gonna come out. The spell shield gonna block the Q. Here comes the bubble. Yeah, it was some good return damage there from the Sivir and the Nami.
I think they could have probably turned that, although Nami wasn't sick, so they didn't really have a way to engage it.
Gordon Ramsay doing really, really well with his spell shields, even though he's eating the Zenith Blade. He's been able to block the
Here
stuff.
comes the call of the Forge God. Hillary Clinton trying to get the skink off. He does get Akio charmed, and they're gonna take him down after his flash.
It's a
He
good
picked
game.
up a kill here. Nice gank.
Exactly what they needed.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, brings Juicy Mommy back into this. He's able to get a little bit of pressure out, push the lane out hopefully before the TP can come back up. So bringing the Gnar back into the game.
And EQ blew Flash in a position where he was probably gonna die anyways, so that's big for Juice Me Mommy.
We're gonna look to go in on bot.
Gonna be risky. They're trying it. Here comes the rat-tat-tat. But meanwhile, we're also having a gank up top. Aki comes here for the TP. He's stunned, but he's gonna miss. Eve is here, but it's gonna be a little bit. Oh, a nice charm under the tower by Hillary Quinn. So Aki, actually, this is a big disadvantage for Aki in my opinion, because he TP'd up there, and now he died, and now Juice Me Mommy's gonna have TP to get back up. What? Did he get the kill? No, he did not. So. It's an advantage for Juice Me Mommy if he TP's right here. And he is not going to, actually. So, in the end, guess an even trade. Trevor just having the patience. He does not have Flash, does not have Smite, so does not want to gank. Washington E-Girls look to take this dragon. Very few members of Sun Nudes around, so it looks like this is going to be a free dragon. Here comes Juice Me Daddy, trying to get a Pillar of Flame randomly, but no cigar. I accidentally paused my game. 10:44, 45.
7.
You're about 2 seconds behind.
9, 10, 1.
Alright. Alright, we get on there now.
We see a big CS lead developing in the mid lane, even though Brand does have the kill over to him. So that's bringing the gold back a little bit closer. He's actually only about 100 gold down. But Sevan is creating a pretty big lead there, and if he gets a couple of kills, he can get really far ahead of this Brand.
Yeah, like we saw last game, he has a lot of carry potential on that Kog'Maw too. So we're gonna see laners, still no first turret to spawn, so just seeing your normal lanes here, maybe seeing a gank into a first tower coming up pretty soon. Kog'Maw trying to take that blue buff again, bottom lane. Actually, Juice Me Mommy and Aki taking another trade. Juice Me Mommy taking a lot of damage from the minions. Here comes the call of the Forge guy, he's gonna land it on him, and the Bellwing, oh, is gonna pick up a kill. Another solo kill for Aki on his horn.
That was a relatively safe dive for him. He knew he was bot, and he knew that Gnar didn't have any of his CC abilities. He'd used those before the dive, so he just walked under tower and killed him.
Eric, Conqueror, Gnar, vault. It has a lot of Ornn damage. Gotta respect that Ornn damage, especially with the Sheen first item. Oh, Hillary Clinton trying to take this trade here. Sir Everett's doing a lot of damage to this Maokai, but Hillary Clinton is gonna get out, no problems. Oh, here comes the rat-a-tat-tat. The Zenith Blade's gonna land onto the Nami, but he's under the turret. Here comes the wave. They're trying to return this. Looks like Sivir might have the advantage. Sivir does get hit by the solar flare. Flash in, he's gonna go down to the ignite. Gordon Ramsay taking a low L, just spell shield. The Zenith Blade is going in. He's gonna try, but it's a little risky. Gordon Ramsay gonna pick this one up as well, maybe? The chase?
Brand's gonna get it.
Oh, here comes Cfan, and oh, here he
Oh, he gets out. It's a really risky dive.
Yeah, it was a risky dive, but still escapes.
I would really like to see Eve come bot. I think Spooked has been pushing the lane in quite a bit on the Sivir, and that's like prime opportunity for an Eve gank, especially with the invisibility. They can't really ward her out.
You know what I was thinking about on my way to the store earlier? How I can't believe we invited Chris to cast with us, knowing he has that voice that he showed us last night.
Well, now I have to do it.
Let's just
Why would you
save
bring
it,
that
save
up?
it for a fight later. Save it for a fight later.
Yeah, you can do play-by-play
Surprise
on the
us.
fight later.
I'll wait till Twitch pops off and I'll do it in my mouse voice.
Alright, there you go. So right now, looking at the gold, only a little 1.5k gold lead here, so Not as much as an early game deficit as last game. Sun Nude's still in this one, primarily through their AD carry and their mid laner, hopefully. Fortunately, Juice Mommy is substantially behind.
Yeah, they really just have to stabilize this top, and Eve's coming up to try to assist, potentially. Look for some sort of play under the Ornn. But that's just really rough. Two levels down.
I think she's gonna get this off. They don't know. She's walking through the lane. Walks over a pink ward, so they do know. Here comes the Mega Gnar. He's jumping in, does knock him into the wall. Hillary Clinton does land the charm, but the ultimate's coming out from Ornn. He's not going to be able to get him because he's charmed. He's still trying to turn this here. He's doing a lot of return damage to the Gnar. And oh! Hillary Clinton's just going to miss the ultimate there. Oh, Seavan trying to pick up this kill in Kog'Maw. He does land the one. The second artillery, another kill for first kill for Seavan, mind you, and the blue buff as well. So that's helpful.
Yeah, they had really good chain CC up there in the top lane, but they just didn't have quite enough damage to really get it done. Akiute gets away with his life.
Yeah, it's hard. Pretty tanky. And meanwhile, getting this first tier turret, is it first turret? It is the first turret. First turret of the game. Oh no, it's not. No, it is. It is. It is the first turret of the game.
Is it or isn't it?
I don't know. It is. Oh no, Juice Mommy needs to be careful. His turret's about to go down, and Acute has full health. Gonna recognize this and gonna leave.
Oh, 4-man dive here coming for
Here
bot.
comes the Rat-a-tat-tat, the Zenith Blade on the Nami. A great wave though, but not gonna be enough. The stuns coming out. Here comes the Maokai, gonna get the root onto two people, except Gordon Ramsay's gonna stun. They'll shield it.
Almost tanking.
Oh, I don't really know how he was tanking there. Leona must have just walked out of turret range. I'm watching the replay. Oh, yeah, Maokai just walked out of turret range and Steven didn't notice it, and then he Quentin got a nice charm.
Oh, did the Maokai W make him lose aggro?
I think so, yeah. Feels bad.
So a slight misplay there, but I mean, you know, they still come out with 2 kills for the one. Or actually, no, it was 2 for 2 because they killed the Twitch as well. Overall, that's pretty much a win for Sin Nudes because that was essentially a 4v2, where they traded 2 for 2.
So that actually opened up the game quite a lot. We went from a 1.5k gold lead to about a 4k gold lead here. So, Osh and D-Girl's trying to shut this one down. Looking to get this Infernal Dragon.
Clear off the board, they're just gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't think Set Nudes have the ability to put any pressure on this. Obora just trying to get a ward, and he looks like he's gonna be caught though. Yep.
Gnar doesn't have a TP to try to come down, so this.
Oh, here comes the call of the Forge God. Gonna land on the Eve, trying to escape it. She's gonna ult out though. Going to live. Brand ultimate is crushing the backline. Here comes the Solar Flare. Looks like Brand is gonna go down though. Oh, a nice spell shield followed by the ultimate by Gordon Ramsay. Gonna escape, but here's Twitch on the backline getting the expunge kill on Gordon Ramsay. So, 2 kills picked up here for Osh's E-Girls and an Infernal Dragon. Gonna look to push down mid.
Yeah, Twitch really did a good job of
Oh my god.
coming around the backside there.
Eric, if you're still listening, please propose trades on our page tomorrow.
You did this.
Requirements. Must know how to play Graves.
In the ADC position.
Oh, here comes
Chris is traded.
Does your boy go down though? He does go down. No, he doesn't go down, he lives! Oh, Aki taking this trade here. Juice Mommy is gonna get Mega Gnar though. Oh, he's not gonna get into the stun into the wall though. The W to follow, but Aki is too strong right now. Gonna pick up another kill along with the minions helping him out.
According to Eric, I am officially traded, so
Hey.
it's nice being a teammate with you guys for 1 game.
No, that's okay. I'm the captain now.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We pick a vote.
Oh, the brand damage. Kog'Maw's not gonna be enough though. Oh, another pillar!
Oh, wow. Close one there. Juice me, daddy.
Hey, Greg, you might still be a little bit behind on the stream.
Okay. Come on, I will catch up.
55, 56, 57,
Good.
58.
Oh, Twitch just gonna stealth away. Nar trying to get a gank off here, and does not have Mega Gnar and does not have his ultimate, so this is gonna be a really risky gank. They need everybody on this one.
There.
And they got Vision too. They're still trying this. This is gonna be super risky. Boomerang damage, just trying to get some down. Spooked is taking a lot of damage though. Gets down to half health. He is getting his Mega Gnar up.
The wave's coming in.
They are half health. Here comes
They
the
might
red
contend
tap. The
this.
wave's coming down. The call of the Forge God is coming out though, and that's gonna be disastrous here. Wait, Juice Me Mommy's taking damage from this tower though. He's gonna go down, ulting I think by accident. Juice Me Daddy gonna live with it barely. So just a 1-for-2 trade there. So I guess worth in the end for Send Nudes, but yeah, risky, very risky dive.
I think Juice Me Mommy might have fat fingered the ult or something. That was really, really
He's doing his best
strange.
Eric impression.
Yikes.
Can't trade me, Eric, because
Gonna try
I'm the
to
commissioner. I veto the trade.
So even
Wow.
though they get the 2-for-1, they get the turret back without minions. Just goes to show how tanky their team is right now.
Eric, is that a challenge? Yeah. Trade me, Eric.
Oh, I could. Never mind. We're just not gonna go there.
I know the secret to beating you, Event Horizon. Here comes Orm, the damage. Oh, a nice stun into the wall. He's not going to be able to get Mega Gnar. Just going to get blown up by the side of Austin Cross. Here comes the pillar. Juice Me Daddy's trying what he can to get the damage down. The Pyroclasm's going to come out, but the rest of the people don't have burn on them. Here comes the Zenith Blade. Maokai also getting the root down. The call of the Forge God not going to hit anybody, but the Maokai root going all the way into the lane onto Hillary Clinton. And another kill here for Austin Cross. Going to try to push in for this in him.
I will say that even though I predicted
Oh.
even though I predicted Sit Nudes to win, I did say that this was pretty much the way that Ashen Zegros wants to win. Is just grouping up and using all that CC. Wow.
I think just getting at the inhib off of this, but now this game is just wide open here. 9k goal lead for Austin Eagles, really just taking this one by the horns.
Yep, it's definitely going similarly to the first game, but it is a lot closer this time around. It's 15-9.
Oh my god.
God,
Cogma
deleted.
damage, nuts.
Leona Kog'Maw. See, you know what Leona needed to do was press the attack. Press the attack, Leona, with another press the attack. It's so much fun. Have you guys ever done that before?
Yo, the old.
No.
It's a blast.
Yo, what up here, Mar?
Hey, long time no see.
Those 5 casters, though.
I'm gonna guess now that your guys' match is over, considering you're here.
It is.
Dragon is up in 40 seconds. Bro, what is this?
I'm just
We're casting.
I wanted there to be 6 casties.
Oh my gosh.
I'm helping, right? Okay, good luck. Greg, you're killing it. Bye.
I hate you.
Got it.
GMA,
So here, Mar, we have a
everyone.
break in the action. Want to give us the update? What happened in the series?
I mean,
What was the score?
I finally turned on my monitor and decided to start playing the game.
Nice. That's good.
I had enough of you guys making fun of me behind my back.
I don't know if you saw, but I added a exclamation point here, Mar. Man, in chat. Oh, the Zenith. Well, not gonna get anything. I did it for your friends.
Thank you.
Yeah. They are always in chat, man. They are a dedicated
Yeah,
group of fans. you got.
they are something else, I gotta tell you.
Ooh, Cerebrus gonna go in. It is a 1v2 situation. Gonna have to burn the ultimate to escape.
They have started the Baron too.
Juicy Mommy's about to have Mega Gnar, and this could be really risky. A Baron started for against said nudes. I mean, they
They don't have Twitch here.
selling
Twitch is
this.
doing the dragon.
Oh, Juicy Mommy has Mega Gnar. This is the time to engage, and Ocean's E-Girl's gonna recognize that and just back out. Just hang out, actually. Realizing that mid lane's pushing up and bottom lane. Nar's gonna have to back for this here.
Oh, and they send
He
3
stayed,
back
though.
for the mid lane.
And his Mega Gnar's down. He's walking into the pit. This could be a pick on him, though. Here comes the damage. The Zenith Blade's gonna stop him after his jump, and he's gonna go down here. Seavan unstoppable. But do they have the health to do this Baron? I do not think so. Alright, here, Mars. What was the series score?
Here, Mar left.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, rest in peace. We'll never know.
F in chat for
Anyone-
Yermar leaving us.
Anyone in chat knows the score of the other series, feel free to share.
Share with the class.
Share with the class. Unless it's Eric, then we don't care.
Now we'll just say, think it's the exact opposite of what Eric says it is.
Thanks, Olive Purple. I see you.
Austin Z Girls just clearing wards, setting up for this Baron here. Got a big lane. Yeah, Wave's still pushing bottom lane, so priority there. They do have a pretty fast Baron team if they can get the Twitch there. Oh, Twitch with the stealth onto Bora. He's gonna pick up the kill here. Actually, the Wave's gonna come out. Hillary Quinn's gonna try to get the redemption one, and he is gonna get it. I'm not sure if that's really worth, but here comes the rest of Austin Z Girls. The W in onto the. Oh, and the damage to follow up. Plus the ultimate from Leona. Cogbot trying his best to get the artillery strikes down. He gets a couple of them, but he takes a lot of return damage, but it does not matter. The brand goes down. And now Austin's E-Girl's just gonna look to maybe get a second in hit.
Had Brand not died, I think that Nami for Twitch trade is totally worth it. But the Brand death really turned the tide on that one.
Yeah, for agreed. And they still have a big wave pushing bottom lane, so they have a good amount of pressure right here, but
And
good
Super's
waves
in
clear.
mid.
Ooh, are they gonna be able to get this tower before the minion goes down? No, they're just gonna get it anyway, though.
They're tanking now. They're just tanking the turret out.
They might lose it in
They need to pull the trigger right here on Set Dude. This is their chance. The Zenith Blade's going in. This is gonna be risky, though. It's the 5-man. Here comes the redemption to heal Send Nudes. They're still trying. Aki using the ultimate on the front line. Still 5v4 situation. Send Nudes Simmer just gets bursted down, though. The bubble go. Oh, the 3-man no ultimate back into the inhib. Here comes Hillary Quinn to follow up with the damage. A shutdown here and 3 kills over to Send Nudes. A big turn of events for them here in this top play. And in the end, they only get 1 inhib because the mid one respawned. Oh, and a bottom turret. RIP. And Obora's gonna flash away. He's gonna live. Here comes Maokai. The charm's gonna land from Eve, but it is a 1v2, so he's just gonna run. Here comes Juice Me Mommy throwing a boomerang. Nice damage from the Eve. He's trying to. There's smite from the red buff that gives Sir Everett more health. Juice Me Mommy's just gonna chase the Twitch. Here comes the Twitch ultimate. He's gonna get the return kill and the charge of the jet brand. Oh, not up there though.
Well, this game definitely turned directions pretty quickly. That was a lot that just happened there.
As I mean, it's still gonna be hard with such a fed Twitch, but I mean, that was pretty big. I mean, they had the Baron and they didn't get they had the push and they didn't get a ton with it. They only got top inhib and a bottom turret, and that's it in the end.
Nexus did still hold there for Send Nudes. Didn't lose a tower.
Chris's prediction, he's banking on his prediction, guys. Chris told me if his prediction is wrong, he's giving away a mystery skin tonight on stream.
I totally said that. You're not lying at all.
He admitted it. See, right there.
He's giving away a mystery skin and flaming Eric. Next dragon spawning is going to be another Infernal, so gonna be very important that Said Nudes try to stop this. Don't let the double Infernal be the other side. Yeah, Murphy, Greg said it, therefore it's true. Exactly. I'd never lie to any of you. I would never make false promises. This is not the kind of guy I am.
Hashtag not my commissioner.
Oh, Juice Me Mommy trying to jump in. The blade of the Rune King. Oh, he's gonna juke. Oh. The red buff, though. Here comes Sir Everett's.
The Star does have a little bit of damage with the Conqueror plus.
Oh, it's your boys in the back line. The Zenith Blade not gonna land. He's our Roger Goodell. I don't want to be Roger Goodell. I want to be Bud Selig. No, Roger Goodell's fine. People will boo me at our draft.
I know I do.
Amen.
If Gnar can't get on the Kog'Maw here, he's probably going to take a lot of damage because he's only got Merc's Treads. He really doesn't have anything but a cloth armor.
This is a 5v5 here, though, so we could see Sed Nudes try to go in on this.
And they have the Mega
Here
Gnar.
it is. Here's the Ornn ultimate. Gnar get a 4-man ultimate back into the tower. They're trying to get this one down. Here comes the Sivir ultimate. They are going down. The Brand Pyroclasm is destroying the backline. Redemption's trying to come to follow. Hillary Quinn getting the execute here. Ocean's E-Girl is actually getting pretty low.
Well, 2 for 1. And Ocean's E-Girls is really low.
Ooh, Juice Me Daddy's getting a lot of damage, though. He's gonna get taken down. A shutdown for the Maokai.
Yeah, he
But
did
they've
just walk
taken
in the
a ton of
melee
damage.
range of the Ornn. I don't know what that was.
I don't know if they can end it, but they can take these triple in hits and go collect the dragon and then the Baron right afterwards.
I think
Good
the
time to-
Infernal's pretty free, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to go straight to the Baron afterwards.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna opt to back first. I don't know. Twitch is gonna go get the dragon though.
2 Infernals, 2 Clouds. That's really strong. On the Twitch Kog'Maw for sure.
Yeah. Pick up this dragon and back it right to Baron, and then try to end the game.
Yikes. I don't even know what to say about that. And we do see them starting Baron.
Yeah. Can't imagine why that would be there.
So, if Austin steals this Baron, I'll give a mystery skin out. You heard it here. Austin steals this Baron, you can give it a mystery skin.
He pulled the Baxter Classic. Going after it dies.
The Baxter special.
I don't think he had vision on it though. Granted.
Up, see
Yeah, I totally didn't have vision either.
So triple inhib or no, only 2 inhibs. Oh, here comes triple inhib. Oh, a nice spell shield from Gordon Ramsay. The Zenith Blade's gonna land here. Oh, the Gnar gonna bring the Leona back to the tower, but not before the Brand goes down. And the ultimate comes out from Ornn, and here looks like it's gonna be game. The charge the wall from Akiyu. The Baron minions. The second Nexus turret, and this is going to be game number 2 for Ocean's E-Girls, taking a 2-0 victory in week number 1. Good game. This game is worth bloodbaths. You did call it, Chris.
Yeah. Definitely high kill games.
I will create a straw poll.
I think I gotta give it to Akiyut.
Me too.
He got those solo kills and got just massive in the top lane.
He put the Gnar down.
A really strong showing from Ocean's E-Girls in their first series of the season. Really a lot of strong laners. Good. That had a lot of teamwork. I mean, you know, they kind of were on the same page. You know, a lot of those Leona engages, they were right there to follow them up. Really well played by them, showing their strong team to contest with. And on the opposite side, Sed Nudes, you know, after kind of a poor game number 1, showing that they have actually the redemption in game number 2 a little bit, bringing it a little bit closer. I'm sure the adjustments will be made. Getting 0-2 in the first week is depressing. We know, guys. Don't worry. We can
I
all,
would hate
we
to
can
be
all
a
go
team
cry
that
together.
got O2'd.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Could you imagine being the captain of a team that got 0-2? Oof.
Oh man, the pressure.
I'd feel shamed and then make my mid laner the captain.
All right, here is the player of the game poll for game number 2. Game number 1 was Tiboy. So congratulations to him. You start thinking of some interview questions now, boys. Go look back at game number 1 for some information if you need any. Oh, KO says his team's not talking to him. Sad. Sad days.
Wait.
I didn't even see the damage numbers here.
I showed them. It's pretty much even across the board.
Nice. Kog'Maw's still doing a ton though. The
Yeah,
brand.
22,000 on the Kog'Maw, 18 on the Twitch. Brand with 21,000. So second most in the game.
I mean, I gotta tell you.
Surprisingly, Nard did the second most on his team.
I'll go back to the
On
stats real
brand.
quick so people can see them again.
All right. So we go another minute for player of the game voting. Justin, if you're listening, jump into the Casters 2 channel, and Aki, you can go ahead and do that too because there's already 7 votes for you. Unless we have a drastic turn of events here, even more crazier victory than our presidential election. It looks like Aki is going to take this. Oh, 8 votes now. So, but we don't go with the popular vote. We go with the
The electoral
electoral
college vote.
vote. And
So Spooked is the winner.
Oh man. Steven, you did not get player of the game. Get out of our channel.
Ooh.
This is a player of the game and caster only channel.
All right, we do have Aki, and we do have it's your boy in here. We'll go ahead and start it up now. I think it's pretty obvious that the winner has been decided. So I will open this question up to both of you. Oh, first off, congratulations on the games. Really strong showing from you guys in week number 1. Obviously, taking the 2-0 is the way to go. So congrats on player of the games for both of you. So my first question is for both of you guys. Either you can answer it. How did it kind of feel after week 1? What is the team synergy like? Do you feel like it's clicking right away? What are you guys thinking?
I'll be honest. I don't think we actually clicked until today.
He's actually spot on.
That's the secret.
Better late than never, though.
Oh yeah.
Literally, just all you gotta do is just int and scrims, and everyone thinks, "Oh, these guys are gonna suck," and then show up the actual day it matters. It's like skipping class the entire semester, but coming to the final and acing it.
Anyone else got any questions?
They didn't really ban out anything you guys played game 1 because you basically played the same team comp in game 2 that you played in game 1. Were you guys surprised by that?
See, that's the nice thing about having Steven on your team. They triple ban him, and we get to play what we're comfortable with. I don't think they respect us enough. But I also respect Chris too much.
I mean, they let it go through. I mean, they saw how bad it was, but they just let it in again. So, of course we're gonna do it again. Why not?
Were you guys really fearing the brand pick with the triple tank comp?
Kevin with his brand pick.
I kind of said like an like he can really go through us, but I'm like, wait, I'm Leona and he's on an immobile carry. I think.
The second I saw barrier, I thought, "Oh, okay, we're good."
What you were expecting the cleanse, right?
I was expecting the ignite. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give it to us. No.
Yeah, baby.
Barrier.
Oh.
Fucking give me the cummies, daddy.
Anyone have another question? I actually don't have any questions either. That was the fun series. Chris, before the series started, said it was going to be a bloodbath, and it definitely was. Especially in game number 1 when the Twitch had like 4 kills, before 15 minutes just from all those, and then that one, minion skill. It's a crazy game. You guys played well, so congratulations.
Wait, we have a question from chat. Coke or Pepsi?
Oh.
Okay, so
Get out of here, Steven.
Whoa, is there a collusion? Are there backup sources trying to prepare interview answers?
Neither. Water all the way. Stay healthy. I want to live long. Long live Symphonia.
Alright, he wins.
All right. So, That's like we're all wrapped up here. Thank you all for watching. We really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. There is a match tomorrow night at 8 p.m. I think, or 8:30, one or the
Nope.
other.
Nope.
No, it's not.
It's at 10:30. You
Oh,
can see that on the
alright.
little tracker thing I made. Cause I'm.
Hey, it's at 8:30 if you are in Central, or excuse me, if you are in
Mountain.
Time.
Mountain time.
The old Mountain Time. Nobody's
Which would
at.
be-
That's not a real time.
Do they have
Which would
internet
be
at
Buddy.
Mountain time?
It's just Buddy. It's a real time zone. We don't acknowledge that. So,
Well, I guess
10:30
Allie.
Eastern.
We can't forget about Allie. Allie's in Mountain Time.
Do they have internet in Mountain
Hashtag
time?
fire Greg.
10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard on PMA LCS. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.
Lady Titty.